welcome to KP classes. So we are here to discuss about NATA updates. Like as we all know, the NATA syllabus has changed as they have introduced drawing part in this year. Now we have received so many messages and queries about the exam pattern, like especially about the drawing part and the eligibility. So we are here to discuss about all those things. So these are the few important updates which we have compiled. Also, you can take screenshot whatever आपको कुछ भी इसमें important लगता है. You can take the screenshot for your information regarding the examination. So the first thing, this year drawing has added. We will also talk about the drawing weightage, what type of questions they are going to ask, and how will you prepare for the drawing part as well. Now the second thing which is very important about the paper pattern, like how the question paper is going to be introduced. So the question paper is in two parts, as we have two sections for the examination. The first is your drawing part, which is for 80 marks. Okay. Now the second thing is your aptitude. So what is this aptitude? It is not only architecture aptitude. This is about your general aptitude as well, in which we will cover the part of numerical ability, the logical reasoning, GK and English, also the architecture aptitude. Now third is your qualifying marks. So for qualifying part A, which is our drawing exam, you have to secure 20 marks at least in your examination. For the part B, 30 marks is the cutoff to qualify the aptitude part. So overall qualifying marks for NATA will be 70 marks out of 200. But one thing which is very important for the NATA score to all of you is that don't think कि आपका 70 marks आ गया and you are qualified for the best colleges. So the best score for getting a good college in NATA, you have to secure 150 plus marks at least. Like to get admission in colleges like CEED University, which is in Ahmedabad. Now there are some colleges in IP universities, they are good colleges. So for that, your marks should be around 150 plus. Now the fourth is your eligibility criteria. So what is this eligibility criteria? We will also discuss that in this video. Now the last thing is validity of NATA results. So there is a new thing that they have introduced in validity is your score will be it will be counted for 2 years. Like for the same scorecard, you can take admission in the year 2025 as well. This is the new information about NATA 2024. So these are the marks distribution, which you can also check in NATA brochure. So there is 3 questions they will ask about the drawing part. The first is your composition and coloring. What is this composition and what type of questions they can ask in color theory? We will discuss in the next slide as well. So one question from the composition and color. The second question is from the sketching and composition. There is written black and white. It means you have to sketch something related to memory-based drawings, perspectives. Now the third is your 3D compositions, which we count like in the still life sketches. Okay, so these are the 3 questions, and the marks distributions are given here. The first question is for 25 marks. The second, sketching and composition, is for 25 marks, and the last question, which is from the 3D compositions, will be for 30 marks. So overall, the drawing is for 80 marks. Now there is part B. So there will be 2 sections. Section 1, the number of questions we will ask is 30 questions, and there will be a section 2, which is for the number of questions are 15 for 60 marks each. So now for the drawing part it is 80, for the aptitude it is 120. So the full marks for the NATA examination is 200. Okay, as I mentioned before, the drawing and compositions we will be discussing in the broad way. So the first thing, that is composition and color, which is for 25 marks. You have to focus on the 2D compositions things, like we actually know about the elements of design, the principles of design and color theory. So these are the important topics going to be asked in the first questions, which is related to composition and color. Now the second is sketching and compositions, in which you have to learn about the perspectives. Like there are so many types of perspective which you need a good practice in that. Okay, there are questions related to memory based drawings. They can ask you anything related to, the village scene, the market scene. They can ask anything related to your memory based. Now the third is 3D compositions. It is for 30 marks. So as I mentioned कि आपका इसमें still life and ऐसी चीजें जो 3D way में आपसे draw करने को पूछ सकते हैं. One thing which is very important, 3D compositions, you should practice physiography. You need to know about the shadows, the light source and everything जो आपको shading and rendering techniques में overall आपने सीखा होगा. So these are the topics for the aptitude part. Okay, you can take screenshots and later on you can see the topics they can ask in your exam. The first is visual reasoning. There is logical derivation. There is GK related to architecture also. There is language interpretation, means English. There is design sensitivity questions, design thinking, and numerical ability, which is also known as quantitative aptitude. Now, this is a very important question. Eligibility for NATA. Who can appeal for NATA examination? So the first thing, you have PCM in your 12th. आपका अगर फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री मैथ्स है देन एंड ओनली आप नाटा का एग्जाम दे सकते हैं. सेकेंड थिंग, अगर आप डिप्लोमा स्टूडेंट हैं और आपने उसमें मैथमेटिक्स अपना मेन सब्जेक्ट रखा है, yes you can apply for NATA examinations. Eligibility for BR. Okay, there is eligibility for NATA, like who can appeal for NATA, but for overall career in architecture, कौन सा बच्चा आर्किटेक्चर दे सकता है, बीआर डिग्री परस्यू कर सकता है, उसके लिए ये चीजें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है आपको जानना. सबसे पहले आपका 10+2 पास होनी चाहिए, आप 50% एग्रीगेट आपका मार्क्स होना चाहिए. इट मींस 50 से कम नहीं होना चाहिए, शुड बी मोर देन 50% प्लस. ऑल्सो वन इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, आपका मैथ्स में 50+ मार्क्स 12th में होना चाहिए, तभी आप बीआर डिग्री ले सकते हैं. And there is diploma students also, as I mentioned, कि उनकी BR दे सकते हैं, but उनके भी मार्क्स में 50% प्लस अगर मार्क्स है, then you are eligible for pursuing the BR degree. Now there is a schedule of the examinations, like when exam will happen, कब से आपके registration start होंगे. So it will start in the March. Attempts in NATA में ये भी questions है बच्चों के. So there are 3 attempts in NATA. लास्ट ईयर 4 अटेम्प्ट्स भी हुए हैं, लास्ट ईयर भी 4 अटेम्प्ट्स हुए हैं, बट इस साल के ब्रोशर में इट इज कंप्लीटली मेंशन कि आपके 3 अटेम्प्ट्स होंगे. आप जिस भी अटेम्प्ट में सबसे अच्छा अगर स्कोर कर रहे हैं वो आपका नाटा का ओरिजिनल स्कोर कार्ड जनरेट होगा फॉर गेटिंग एडमिशन इनटू द कॉलेज. आपके 2 एकेडमिक ईयर्स के लिए ये वैलिड है, एज आई मेंशन अर्लियर आल्सो, कि अब से इस साल से ये चीज हो गई है कि आप अगर इस साल नाटा का एग्जाम देते हैं, आप नेक्स्ट ईयर भी उसी स्कोर कार्ड पे एडमिशन किसी भी कॉलेज में ले सकते हैं. एग्जामिनेशंस शैल बी कंडक्टेड ऑन ऑल वीकेंड्स, सैटरडे एंड संडे. नाउ what will be the time of your examination? So there will be 2 shifts for the NATA examination. एक आपका 10 AM होगा और एक 1:30 to 4:30 PM होगा. 3 आवर्स का एग्जाम मैंने आपको बताया है उसमें कि आपका ड्राइंग का 80 मार्क्स का पेपर है and remaining 120 marks is for the aptitude part. So this was all about the NATA updates. Now briefing you out about the courses which KP Classes is providing you guys. If you want to appear for the NATA 2024 and you are still confused with the new syllabus and how you will prepare, so you can purchase our courses. Like you can go for the NATA crash course, which every weekend we are starting a new batch. You will be getting a complete classes for all the parts, like for drawing, for aptitude, and with the study material also. Also, if you are someone कि आप preparation खुद कर रहे हैं, but you need a basic guide regarding the content of the examination, so you can go for the study material. Study material there are 3 types जो हमारे पास है. आप चाहे तो सिर्फ JEE के लिए हमारे से books ले सकते हैं. You can purchase our NATA book also, or you can purchase a complete set of NATA study material in which we are giving you 8 set of books, in which 7 books are for the theory parts, for the detailed explanation of all the subjects, and the 8th book is for the PYQs and mock test. Now we also provide for the design entrance exams. If you are someone who is going to appear for the NIFT, NID and UCEED exam, also architecture entrance exam in 2025, you guys can enroll with us for 1 year program every weekend. The new batches are starting. तो अगर आपको कहीं पे भी डाउट है, if you want any kind of demo class with PP classes, you can call us on the given number. We will definitely guide you, we will counsel you for all the entrance exams related to design and architecture. Hope आपकी queries कहीं ना कहीं solve हुई होंगी. अगर और भी कोई query है which you want to connect with us, if you want to connect with our team, you can call us or you can comment down on this video. Thank you.